This is D, back for another video, man. I know it's a little dark, so you guys have to bear with me. But it's gonna be a pretty good video, man. I was sitting here reading, like always. I enjoy reading, learning, whatever. And the thought kind of hit me: holistic living, balanced living, our relationships, sex, our work, our diet, how all that ties into our well-being as a people. Right now, if you go back into the 1950s, 40s, and 50s, which was a interesting time for African Americans, we didn't necessarily have much, but we had a family unit, which a family consisted of course, typically mom, dad. We might our parents or grandparents might have had eight, nine siblings. They didn't have a lot, but they made do with what they had. And now that they look back, they see that they enjoy not the struggle, but each other. The big family, they had animals, had a farm life. To be frank, to be honest, they were living more holistic than we are now, meaning they had better food, they had a better connection to the earth, they had a better connection to each other, they had a balance within their sexual nature and work. And you fast forward to today, 2017, this time in society, rather, and what you see is how we have been so engineered. I always like to use the word socially re-engineered as a people. Um, when you think about it, man, for instance, even marriage, like I talked about in one of my videos, of course, that went from 21, the age being 21 and maybe the 50s, to, of course, being, I think, almost 30. Men, the first marriage almost 30, and then typically it might not even last. But when you look at it, what's being pushed now on the women via the feminist movement, we have go to school, get a job, worry about kids later, or don't even have kids. So they have programmed women not to even really want kids, which in the old days, that was one of the blessings of life, was to have kids. That's not to say a person should or should not have them, but it's just saying how we have been reprogrammed. So we've been programmed to just work, to just go to college, to just chase, that we lose out on the essence of what life really is. We lose out on the essence of what holistic living really is. Holistic living, to me, to get back to my topic, is really being balanced in center. Your spirituality, your relationship with God, your relationship, in my case, I believe in the Most High God, your relationship with God, your relationship with your family, your relationship with your mate. It includes sexual health, being open and honest, and having a good sexual type of experience with your mate. And that covenant is being married, it's getting married, it's understanding business, or what I want to do economically is how can we get better. It could be a job, it could be we want to go into business, we want to save money. That's part of being holistic. It's living from the earth, eating foods that are good for the body, good for the heart, good for the kidneys, good for the blood, because that ties into reproduction. It's also learning. What am I learning? Is my brain growing? Am I addicted to anything? Am I veering into one area? Am I working too much? Am I thinking about this too much? Holistic living is all about being balanced. Balanced to earth, balanced to nature, balanced to animals, balanced to sex, balanced to your mate, balanced to work, balanced to society, balanced to knowledge, balanced to community, balanced to family, and balanced to others. How are you serving others? They have gotten us so off track that for a lot of us, we're unbalanced. And what I mean by that, even people who are spiritual, even people who are spiritual, there is see, even when you're spiritual, God is number one, but people are number two. Sometimes you get so spiritual where all you do is think about the Most High, but you're not helping His people. It has to be balanced, and we as a people have to get back to balanced living. One of the big things that kind of tarnishes balanced living, or messes it up, is the destruction of family, because outside of God, really it is God, because He instituted the family. That's the first point of holistic living, and then from God it goes to family. From family it goes to work, and not work in a modern tradition, a modern sense, but work in the sense of something that you can do that can help your family, that can provide food for your family, that can provide something toward your family. And then it goes into teaching, it goes into relationships, it goes into to food and production, it goes into to taking care of your temple, taking care of your body. Then it goes into the relationship with your family, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, and how even as a family, how can we produce whatever it is we're trying to do. What are some of the goals we have? Our love for one another, taking care of one another. See, if we don't redefine our reality and our consciousness in this world, we will be really, I would say, we will be shaped by the society at hand. And we know this society at hand is being shaped by technology, by weird ideology, by homosexuality, genetically modified food, being in a computer office all day. Really, we have gotten so away from the Most High God, so away from His beautiful natural system, that a lot of us are screwed up. Depression is all-time high, blood pressure is at all-time high, families are all-time high, divorcing, and we don't know why. Honestly, it's because we have forgotten the holistic way of the Word of God. We have forgotten the way of the Most High God. From Genesis, eating natural